Here's the truth: most new fashion brands don't fail because of bad design. They fail because they never figure out how to price their products properly. Price too high, no one buys. Price too low, you can't afford to pay yourself, and your brand dies. So today, I'm breaking down the step-by-step guide to pricing your clothes in a way that's sustainable, fair, and actually profitable. If you're starting a brand or you're already selling but you feel you're barely breaking even, this could change everything. Before we dive in, a quick introduction. I'm Acer Anderson, the founder of Anderson Dewal Communications, and for over 5 years, I've been helping fashion brands go from an idea on paper to being stocked in real retail stores. And with more than 10 years in the fashion industry, I've seen firsthand mistakes brands make and the smart moves that help them grow. So everything I'm sharing with you comes from real world experience and not just a theory. The rookie mistake: so many designers set their price based on what feels right. At £40 for a hoodie sounds reasonable, £200 for a coat feels luxurious, but the vibes aren't math, and without math, you burn out fast. The formula that actually works: here's the basic structure. The cost of goods sold, or COGS, is the fabrics, the trim, the production and packaging. Overheads is the studio rent, the software, the web hosting and shipping supplies. And profit margin: this is the part that you are able to reinvest and pay yourself. Here's the industry standard. The wholesale is the cost times 2.5 and the retail is the wholesale times 2. That means if it costs you £20 to make a t-shirt, wholesale should be £50 and retail should be £100. Why doubling isn't always enough. But here's the catch: fashion margins vary. Streetwear versus luxury versus basic all play a different rules. Streetwear can survive on 3 times markup because hype drives volume. Luxury sometimes 8 times because exclusivity equals perception. And basics, lower margins but high volume. Know your category or you'll be undercutting yourself. Factoring in marketing: too many new brands forget this part. You don't need to just cover the fabric and the production. You need to pay for photo shoots, social media ads, pop-ups, influencer seeding. So build 10 to 20% extra into your pricing model just for marketing. Pre-orders and cash flow: here's where it gets smart. If you're worried about scaring people with high prices, try pre-orders. You get cash up front, you don't sit on piles of stock, and you know real world demand before investing. Brands like Tifar scaled massively using these models. Perceived value versus real cost: here's a psychological side. 2 identical hoodies, one for £40 and one for £140. The £140 one sells more because price signals quality. So your price isn't just maths, branding. What does your brand stand for? Is it affordable or luxury? Accessible or streetwear? Is it a niche designer? Your prices has to match the story. The hidden cost that kills brands isn't just the fabric and stitching. Don't forget returns and refunds. Transactional fees such as PayPal, Shopify, Stripe all take a cut. Shipping mistakes or damages, freebies and giveaways. If you don't factor these in, your margins will get eaten alive. So add a buffer in your pricing. Even if it's 5%, it can save you from a loss. The danger of discount: here's something nobody tells you. Discounting trains your customer. You're always doing 30% off, people just wait for your sale. That will kill your margins. Instead, build a discount into your model so even on your sales, you're still making profit. Use a value add-on offer such as free shipping instead of slashing prices. Here's some real-world examples. Everlane built trust by breaking down the true cost on their site. Off-White leveraged hype and positioning to charge luxury prices for streetwear basics. Acer and Uniqlo, lower margins but massive volume, effectively supply chains. These aren't just random, they're strategies. So here's a homework. Take one product you're working on and write down the total cost of the goods, the overhead per piece, and the desired profit. Now test 3 pieces. What's the lowest you could go without losing money? What's the highest you could go and still be believable? And which feels aligned with your brand story? And the sweet spot is somewhere in between. The fashion is art, but it's also numbers. If you don't get the numbers right, the art won't last. So don't guess, don't copy, build your own pricing model. This makes sense for you. If this breakdown helped, hit the subscribe, drop a comment with the biggest challenges that you face pricing your brand, and share this video with another designer who needs it. I'm Acer Anderson, and this is what they don't teach you at fashion school. I'll see you in the next one.